Hey YouTube, Jason here from the TheApphub with another app review. So have you ever walked into a store, walked into a restaurant, walked into a club and heard a really great song that you were wondering what the song was? Or maybe you just want to see what people are listening to. Or you heard a great song and you want to share it with everybody. Well, today we have an app that will do exactly all those things for you. So we have an app today called Soundtracking. This was featured in the iPhone App of the Week a few weeks ago. The app is free for download and it was developed by Schematic Labs. So the best way to describe what Soundtracking is probably a cross-up of Twitter and Shazam. We'll go back to these ideas as we go through the review. But when you first load up Soundtracking, it's going to take you to this first screen here. So basically, if you have a Facebook, a Foursquare, or a Twitter account, it's going to ask you if you want to link Soundtracking to these websites. So we'll just go ahead and log into my Facebook account. We'll tap on Facebook, and it's going to load up the Facebook app. And it's going to ask you if you give Soundtracking permission to log onto your Facebook account. I've already connected it, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit OK. So a lot of times you're on the train, at work, in class, and a song pops up in your head. What Soundtracking lets you do is share that song with the rest of the world. So under the soundtrack menu, we have Music Search, Music ID, and On My iPod app. So we'll just go ahead and tap into Music Search, and it gives us a couple of fillable blanks. We'll tap into Artist Name, and let's go ahead and just tap in deadmau5, and hit Next. And now it gives us a couple of songs that we can select, so we'll just select the first one, Raise Your Weapon. And if you like, you can also attach a photo to your posting. So let's just go ahead and tap the little camera icon. It gives us the option to take a new photo, choose a photo, or choose an artist image. Pretty self-explanatory, but we'll go ahead and choose an artist image. And what that does, it's going to load up all the pictures that are associated with that artist. And in my example, it's deadmau5. So we'll just go ahead and select one of the pictures, and then we'll hit Save. And then you can also add a place. So if you're at a specific area, maybe you're at a record store, maybe even at a club, and you just want to post something about deadmau5. So my example is I'm in Vancouver, so we'll just go ahead and tap in Vancouver. And you can also add an additional description if you're with somebody or whatnot. So if we go ahead and hit preview, it's going to take us to the next screen to show us what our post is going to look like. You'll notice right at the top it says share options, Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter. By tapping one of those icons, you can share on one of them or you can share on all of them. You notice also it has the little play button, so you can actually get a little preview of your songs. You can also download on iTunes specifically, and right on the bottom it just shows you what your post is going to look like on your specific program. So by hitting post, it's going to post directly to your Facebook, Foursquare, or Twitter, but we'll go ahead and just ignore that. And we'll just go ahead and hit back a couple of times and take us back to the first soundtrack menu. And the next feature that I'm going to show you is probably one of my favorite features of Soundtracking. I mentioned earlier that this program is very similar to Shazam. For anyone that doesn't know what Shazam is, essentially it's an app that lets your iPhone identify the music that's playing around it. So Soundtracking also has a very similar feature. So if we go ahead and tap into Music ID, you'll get a little colorful little screen here, and we'll just go ahead and play a song for you. So you see as the song plays, Soundtracking is analyzing the song. You'll see a percentage as it's listening to the song in the background, and just give it a couple of seconds. Now it's going to search for any songs that are related to it, and there you go. It was able to return the title of the song for you. So once Soundtracking finds the song that you were looking for, you also have the option to soundtrack this. So we'll go ahead and tap into that. And again, it brings you the same menu that you saw before. You can add a picture, add a place, and add a description. You can also preview and then post it accordingly. So if we go back to the Soundtracking menu, the last option is On My iPod app. So if you have a song playing on your iPod app, it's going to show up right here. And by clicking onto that, then you have the same options like before. So the next area that we can look into is Feed. So if we tap into Feed, what this area shows us is all of our postings, as well as our postings by the friends that we follow. So if we go ahead and tap into one of the bubbles, it gives the same preview that we saw before, where we can play it, also download the song directly through iTunes. So you'll also notice on the bottom of the posting, there's the option to like the post, love the post, and comment on it. So the next area that we'll look at is the trending menu. So we'll just go ahead and tap on the trending menu. And like Twitter, what trending is, it shows you all the songs that other Soundtracking users are listening to at the moment. So once it loads up, you'll see a collage of various artists, and we'll go ahead and just tap into one of them right now. And this is going to take you to the same preview screen that you've seen before. And if we tap on the username, what that does, it's going to actually show us all their posts as well as their followers. And if you like the songs that they post, we can go ahead and just hit follow, and we'll be following that user, and any posts that they make will pop up in our Soundtracking feed. So this is a really great way to find new music and find out what other people are listening to. So we'll just go back to the main menu and then go to the notes section. Basically, under the notes section, you'll see notifications. When someone starts following you, when they make a new posting, this is the area where you'll be notified. Under the more section, this is the area where you can turn your sharing options on or off, as well as manage your notifications and other push settings. So overall, Soundtracking is a really fun and easy way to share the music that you love. And the built-in Music ID feature is a great way to find out the name of the song that you just heard. As always, if you guys have questions, please comment below and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you want to see other apps being reviewed, please email me at TheApphub@gmail.com and I'll be sure to pump out a review for you as soon as possible. As always, please comment below, rate my video, and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you guys again. Peace.